Oh. Sophia, I got a feeling there's some baddies up here. Are you ready to throw down?
Oh, finally some action. My sword arm's been getting stiff from all this standing around. Just point me in the right direction, and I'll show these baddies why you don't mess with a Nord woman who's had too much meat and not enough fighting. Though, let's try not to get thrown off any cliffs while we're at it.
Oh, there's some bad boys who need some spankings over here. Come on, Sophia, let's give them some whoopings. Oh, I see one right now, up on the ridge. You see him?
Spankins, you Imperials have such weird ways of talking about fighting. But I like your enthusiasm. By the 9, look at those ruins up ahead. Perfect place for an ambush.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just get my sword ready.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and unsheath that bad boy. We're about to do some cutting.
By the 9, would you look at that Nordic architecture? Those dragon head carvings always give me the shivers. In a good way, mind you. Just like my ancestors built it. Right before they probably filled it with Draugr and all sorts of nasty surprises.
Look, we can appreciate the architecture later. We got to run them hands up on some boys up here. I'm about to use my bow. You cool with me using my bow and arrow?
You stick to your arrows. I'll keep my steel sword ready for when they get too close. Just try not to shoot me in the back, will you? I've had enough arrows in my knee to last a lifetime. And by the way, those bandits up there...
Look, you wouldn't have to worry about it if you didn't run out in front of me every time I was about to shoot an arrow. Here they come. My God, let's see. We don't need some flame. We'll need some heals. Damn it. To check on that health a little more often. Alright. No more screwing around. This is for the gip. Alright, let me take a knee. Let me get down here. Ah, damn it. Oh, got his ass. Oh, got your ass. Ah, fucker. Oh, I'm hurting. Alright, that's enough of that. Hold on. Let your boy heal one time. Man, I'll take all that. Hit them in the nards. Good job. Oh! Oh! Oh, dude, there's a million of them! What am I supposed to do with all this? Shit! Am I dying? About to. Ooh. 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 Come on, Sophia.
I'm surprised you've lasted this long.
Got your armor. Sophia, that got buck ass wild. Alright. I mean, you are just a pincushion right now. Okay. What we got up in here? Yeah, I'm gonna need all that. I had to break out the potions for that one. Ooh, how'd you like that? Cut that hand right off.
Do you suppose the Draugr are angry because we disturbed their sleep? I know how they feel. I would also be pretty angry.
Cool story. What's that over there? Ooh. Ooh, pretty. Oh, you know there's about to be a dragon right there. Sophia, I found us some mead. I'm gonna put some in your inventory. Maybe. Oh, did I hit you with the celery? Here we go.
Oh, wonderful. Another random thing for me to carry around. What exactly am I supposed to do with this? Plant a garden in the middle of fighting bandits? Though I suppose it could make a decent projectile if we run out of arrows.
No, not the celery. I put mead. I gave you alcohol. I thought you would love that. The celery was an accident. Get out of here.
That's assault with a vegetable. Though I suppose there are worse things to be hit with. Oh, but you're right about the mead.
Yeah, I'm right. It's like I know you pretty well, Sophia. We're becoming a bit of an item. Now follow me.
An item. Ha. Don't get ahead of yourself there, Imperial. Though I suppose you're not completely terrible company. When you're not assaulting me with vegetables.
Oh wow, look at you softening up. You're pretty okay for a Nord woman.
Softening up? Must be this mead going to my head. Speaking of which, these rocks look like they're starting to spin a bit. You know, this reminds me of that time I tried to climb the throat of the world after drinking an entire bottle of Blackbriar Reserve. Didn't end well, let me tell you.
Sophia, how am I looking? Am I just absolutely covered in dirt and blood?
Well, you look like you've been rolling around in a bandit camp's rubbish heap, if I'm being honest. Your fancy Imperial armor's seen better days. But hey, at least you're not as filthy as that one time we fought those Draugr in the burial crypts. Now that was messy.
Wow, that's a little foreshadowing because that's going to be what we're doing right now. We're going to go through those doors and there's going to be 2 bandits. We're going to have to kill them, and then there's going to be some Draugrs that are pretending to be sleepy boys, and then we're going to have to kill them. I've played this game before, Sophia. I know how this goes.
What in oblivion are you talking about? Played this before? Has that knee gone straight to your head? And they're called bandits, not bayonets. Those
Oh
are
my
weapons
gosh,
you
really a
don't
stickler
employ.
for the pronunciations, huh?
Well, if you're going to fight something, you might as well know what you're fighting. And speaking of fighting,
Alright, Sophia. 2 bandits in here. Are you ready?
ready? I was born ready. Just try not to shoot me in the back this time with those arrows of yours. By the 9, would you look at that craftsmanship? Those ancient Nords really knew how to make an entrance. But enough architecture appreciation. I hear voices on the other side of that door.
Sophia, it's time for business, okay? There's gonna be 2 scallywags right up here. I'm gonna go for the 360 no-scope ankle shot, if you know what I mean.
I love teasing guys. After I went bear hunting one day, I asked the hunter if he wanted to see my bare chest. I showed him the pelt of the bear I just killed and pointed to its chest. Oh, you should have seen the disappointment on his face.
Spinning around in circles while shooting. I've seen enough Dragon culture.
Sophia, you're always in the way.
You should be scared.
Ooh, she took a double whammy.
By the 9, that hurt. Well, maybe if you'd actually hit what you're aiming at instead of complaining about my positioning. These bandits aren't going to wait politely while you line up your fancy ankle shots.
Okay, you know what? Fair point. Fair point on the ankle shots.
Well, at least you can admit when you're wrong. Now, shall we loot these idiots?
I hate to loot these idiots.
To move on. I could use something to patch up these arrow wounds. And maybe next time, try aiming for the chest. It's a much bigger target than ankles.
Yeah, but the chest is easy to hit. The ankle requires a true marksman.
Oh, so you're one of those warriors. Always trying to make things harder than they need to be. And look, they even left us a nice cozy campfire.
Yeah, I wish I had a can of Vienna sausages I could heat up over that campfire. That would be swell. Ugh, nasty little skeever.
Venus sausages? What in oblivion are those? If you're hungry, I've got some dried venison in my pack. Though I have to say, eating in a dusty old barrel full of dead bandits isn't exactly my idea of a pleasant dining experience.
Well, what is your idea of a pleasant dining experience? You some sort of cannibal? Are you into eating human brains?
I prefer a nice tavern with plenty of meat and maybe some roasted venison. And before you get any ideas, I mean animal venison, not people venison. Though I have to admit, these ancient Nord ruins do have a certain atmospheric quality.
Alright, Sophia, that's enough chit-chat for now. We got a mission to complete.
Ugh, look at all these cobwebs. I hate spiders. If there's a giant frostbite spider down here, you're going first. And don't expect me to collect any of those disgusting spider eggs either. I don't care how valuable they are for alchemy.